Shalom. First and foremost, just as always, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles at GMS Great Millstone who do well today. And a sincere peace, love, blessing, salutations be unto the elect of the nation of Israel, beginning with the 144,000 prophets, all the way down to the remaining elect of our nation, prophesied to come out of the lies and the deceits of this world and return into the identity and the knowledge of who we truly are, man. All right? Which we are not so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And our purpose on this earth isn't limited to you building up our oppressor's kingdom, man. All right? You are, in fact, the gods of this earth. And that's why many of you will feel lost. Like you haven't fulfilled your potential, man. All right? Because we weren't made to succumb to this hamster wheel that we're running in, man. And though you're running hard and hard and hard and hard, you never stop to observe and realize that you're on a damn hamster wheel, man. And though you've been running, putting in all this effort, the thing hasn't actually moved, man. You see, we've been given this hamster wheel that's likened unto the bread and circuses and the system of this world, man. Which again, we were created to do more than that which we're doing on this side, man. Than being stuck in this wheel, which unfortunately, this is all we know, man. That wheel's been before us, that hamster wheel, for so long that all our focus is channeled on it. And when you look at the bigger picture, man, you realize that all this shit that we were worried about before, it really don't matter, man. That's what the scriptures say. What? The truth shall set you free. But anyway, this is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. This is the duty of the Israelite man. And again, that's why some of you may not feel whole. Some of you may not feel okay. Some of you may feel like you're lacking something in this world. And the reason why is because you're really not doing the duty of that's required of you as a man. You're not a man. You're a hamster running on that damn hamster wheel, man. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 82 and verse 4, and it reads, I'll start at verse 3, defend the poor and fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and needy. Right? There ain't no justice taking place in this world. Why? Because those who their true potential, their true what they were created to do, right? The true judges of this earth, pursuant to Job 9 and 24, have been removed, man, and replaced with a different fiat judge, Esau Edom, who judges not according to the word of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but according to their own agenda, man, which forwards our affliction and their corruptible rise. You see? And again, while they're doing this, they've given us these bread and circuses, and as the quote goes, give them bread and circuses and they will never revolt, man. They've given you the illusion of freedom in the form of you working your whole damn life away to enjoy a football game on a Sunday and a nice dinner on a Friday night once a week, man. Again, we were created for so much more, man. We've been neutralized, brought down to a Hakuna Matata way of thinking, man. Which, if you don't know what that is, go watch The Lion King, man. What do they say? He's supposed to be running the Pride Lands as a king lion, but then he gets led away to the jungle, to the wilderness, and starts singing that Hakuna Matata song, meaning what? It means no worries till the rest of our days, man. You've been made a servant. Instead of looking at the whole plantation, your whole mind has been brought down to your simple task of picking cotton or whatever the case may be, man. Serving silverware. Hey, man, the Pride Lands are dying without us. The earth is dying without us, man. The wicked and are oppressing the fatherless and the poor, man. Verse 4, deliver the poor and needy, rid them out of the hand of the wicked. Verse 5, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. So all the foundations of the world have been made to be out of course because we've lost what our true potential is, man. Verse 6, I have said ye are gods. Right? And this all goes back to Deuteronomy, the 6th chapter, man. Right? What did it say, man? The Heavenly Father chose us out of all people and gave us a list of laws, man. A way to live by that no other nation has, man. And we're going to establish that on the planet Earth, man, as the judges of this earth. And we'll be judging in perfection as that new covenant results in what? The laws written within you, man, pursuant to the prophecies, Jeremiah 31 and Hebrews the 8th chapter. Going on, verse 6, I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Look, man, we're the real gods. That's why the earth is out of course, because we have been removed, and the ruling seat has been given to a damn slave, man. As it is written, I see servants upon horses, and kings and princes upon the ground. The things have been turned upside down, man. It says, verse 7, but ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Hey, but we dying out here like men. We looking like mortal men, dying the death. We believing we're mortal men, thinking that our life has succumbed to being occupied in the bread and circuses and chasing around on this damn hamster wheel, right? When there's so much more, man. Again, when you take a step back and realize how big this picture is, man, the little shit that we were worried about on this hamster wheel don't even matter, man. This thing is bigger than us, man. Verse 8, arise, O God, judge of the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. Hey, our lot is to what? Be joint heirs with Yahushua, to inherit all these nations, man. That's our role on this earth. And the fact that we're not able to do that, man, hey, it eats us apart, whether you know it or not, man. Puts us in a state of depression, puts us in a state of sorrow, man. Hebrews 11 and 23, by faith Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents because they saw that he was a proper child, and they were not afraid of the king's commandment. By faith Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God. Hey, so the Spirit was upon Moses, man. To what? Instead of, he could have played a simple life of being Pharaoh's daughter, and that's all it would succumb to, man. He'd be able to enjoy the riches of being royalty in Egypt. Hey, the bread and circuses, man, to a whole nother degree than we don't have on this side, right? Because we're not the sons of Pharaoh. You see? We're not the grandson of Pharaoh. And many of you are selling out anyway for some bullshit, man. At least Moses had the chance to have some riches, man. And even then, he couldn't be cool with it, man. He had a different spirit upon him, just like the elect. And Lord willing, we be part of that number, right? Those of us who are sincerely seeking. The elect don't have that go along to get along Hakuna Matata type of spirit on them, man. We ain't cool with this shit out here. You see? Going on, it says, than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. Why? Because the heathen's reign is only for a season, man. They will not have the laws written within them. They will not judge in perfection, and therefore they will not have the rule on this earth forever, man. That law is given to us. So to hell with their short season of a rule, man. Our rule will be everlasting, man. And in that rule, you're going to be feeling whole, man. Not parted. Not knowing what the hell to do. Not confused about who you are, what you should be doing on this earth, man. Because you will be fulfilling your role as a man. And all these nations will be fulfilling their role, man. As it is written, Moab is a washpot. Edom is a whooping stick, man. You see? As it's written in the book of Sirach, he said, I chosen all vessels to play their lot, man. Good and bad. Some of them has he set near himself, and some of them has he cursed and brought low, man. Every vessel has its role. And this is our role, man. Going on. Verse 26, esteeming the reproach of Hamashiach greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, right? The reproach of Hamashiach, being reproached for the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, are greater riches than that bullshit they had in Egypt. Because where is Egypt's power now? Gone. And that's going to be the same thing said about America, man. About Esau and his whole beast system being America, NATO, and the EU. For he had respect unto the recompense of the reward, right? The reward being our everlasting rule. By faith he forsook Egypt. By faith we're forsaken Babylon, not fearing the wrath of the king, not fearing the Edomite. For he endured as seeing him who is invisible. Hey, and that's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. We're able to see the bigger picture, that which is invisible. And it's a blessing to be so, man. All these people out here plagued with demons, right? As it's written, Matthew, we'll go ahead and close it on this, man. This is the book of Matthew, chapter, let's see, where am I going? Chapter 10 and verse 13, and it reads, Slakia, chapter 13 and verse 10, and it reads, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou in parables? He answered unto them, because it is given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. And that's why we're at rest, man. We're comforted. We've received the good news because we've been given these mysteries through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, while the rest of the people are running wild in their own mind, rather they see it or not, man. This is the reason why you're so depressed and distraught, man. Going on, verse 17, close it here. For truly I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see. All these people have desired it, man. But if the Heavenly Father didn't see you fit, hey, then you're gonna be plagued with them demons, just like Saul, man. He had to have King David go and play the harp for him because he was so distraught with them demons in his head, man. And have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. Hey, man. So call Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, that we're able to see and be